Hello all, Shadwell here, ready to talk about the next film in my collection, The Girl Who Knew Too Much from 1963. It's the third film in the Bava Box Volume 1, is directed by Mario Bava, and stars Letitia Roman and John Saxon. Bava just did not have much luck with overseas distribution. We've already talked about the title changes that stuck to the first two films in this collection, and now we've got a similar situation with a little censorship to boot. When brought to America, this film got recut and retitled The Evil Eye, but this is the original uncut version of the film with the original title, The Girl Who Knew Too Much. The Italian film industry is known as the home of the giallo, which, if you remember, I brought up way back during the Frenzy review. Well, we're finally talking about it because this black and white film is widely considered the first giallo film, and it makes sense that Mario Bava would become the pioneer of this film genre, even if others would come later to perfect it, namely Dario Argento with The Bird with the Crystal Plumage, which we'll be talking about soon enough. But both films share some other similarities that go beyond genre, and I can't get into it without spoilers. Just know that if you've seen The Bird with the Crystal Plumage and liked it, The Girl Who Knew Too Much did it first. So a lot of time in giallos, the film centers around a tourist or a fish out of some sort of water. Nora, in this film's case, is an American tourist who witnesses a murder and spends the rest of the film uncovering the mystery. Two other giallo tropes. Dario Argento would add other things to the genre later, like black-gloved killers and increased violence, but that wasn't in The Girl Who Knew Too Much, whose strength isn't its giallo natures, but its camera work. Even in black and white, Bava painted with the lights and shadows he had access to. The lighting in this movie is next-level intriguing, and the camera is smooth and active, gliding across when it wants to. There's a beautiful shot early on of the passed-out Nora that swings over to a puddle next to her as the puddle begins to be pummeled with rain, and then we cut without movement to the same shot in the daylight. It's some great stuff, and Mario Bava knew how to do it well. The other thing that really stands out to me in this film is Baby John Saxon, rest in peace. And I only say Baby John Saxon because I grew up with the grizzled older Saxon in the first and third A Nightmare on Elm Street films, so this is like a frickin' time machine to see him so young. There's also a narrator for much of this film that I really didn't care for. Anyway, I'm giving The Girl Who Knew Too Much a B+ for being more a technical marvel than a narrative one. Tomorrow we move on to the next film in the Bava Box Volume 1, a film that Bava wasn't the original director of, Knives of the Avenger. See y'all then.